Make the middle count. Hey, it's Heather Chauvin, wife, mother of 3 boys, former social worker, breadwinner, recovering hustler, and stage 4 cancer survivor. I'm not a fan of that term, by the way. Beyond all of these titles and labels, I'm a human being, just like you, attempting to navigate it all while feeling good. My goal on this podcast is to show you that you can live an energized, sustainable life both at home and in your work. It doesn't matter if you stay at home full time, if you work from home, you're a CEO, a successful business owner, or trying to find some inspiration. On this show, I attempt to keep it real with stories, interviews, and random thoughts. This is not a business or career podcast, and it's not a parenting podcast. It's both and so much more. You will laugh. You may even cry, and you may even get a little frustrated with the truth you've been hiding from yourself. I believe all human behavior is a language, whether it's through your child's behavior, your health, or a relationship. And when we learn to listen instead of react, we begin to understand what it truly means to feel alive and in control. It's time to put your big girl pants on and find your brave. Let's go. Okay, ladies, before I go into today's podcast, I want to tell you a funny story. I got braces again. So, if I sound odd for the next few weeks in the podcast, that is why. I got 5 brackets on the back of my lower teeth because they were moving around a little bit, and instead of getting very expensive Invisalign, I just put 5 brackets there. So they're going to be there for about 4 to 6 months. And yeah, I feel very awkward. But the fun part is I get to go to the orthodontist with my son and embarrass him. It is extremely embarrassing for him. So that brings me joy. Anyways, so if I'm talking weird, you're like, what's going on with Heather? She got a puffy lip or something? No, I'm just trying to figure out how to talk with a mouthful of metal that is pressing up against my tongue. So, yes, I don't even know what the fuck I said at the beginning. Something about the middle. Make the middle count. I think that's what it was. And today, the reason why I want to talk about that is I had an aha moment because my brain thinks in podcast titles. And that aha moment came when I was listening to an interview with Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols, I think she first started out her career in personal development and motivation and all of that back in the Chicken Soup for the Soul days. And Lisa was talking about, when someone dies, it is on their tombstone, it's that dash that matters. So the year they were born and the year they died. And she was like, make an epic dash, like make it count, like whatever's in the middle there from the year you were born to the year you were died, make it awesome. And then my brain went to, holy shit. We all hear that quote about it's not the destination, it's the journey that matters. And we can be like, yeah, whatever. But that is so true. And I didn't think about that because if you are constantly focused on the destination and not the journey to get to the destination, literally what are you left? The whole point of life, if you are focused on the destination, which is death, why are you not focused on the journey to dying? I know I get a little morbid, and part of my message is, living. Learning how to live, learning how to feel alive while you are still alive. So I was like, man, if we're just all walking through life waiting for the final destination, which is death, that is not life. We're waiting to die. So make your dash count. Make the middle count. Amazing, right? Now a word from one of our sponsors, which is my damn self. Ladies, I'm interrupting today's podcast to tell you about the Alive 2020 event. It is February 6th and 7th. You may have heard me talk about this before, but guess what? If you're listening to today's podcast, I have a special treat for you. If you purchase your live ticket, so head on over to heatherchauvin.com/alive. Show notes also gives you the details. If you purchase your ticket before midnight Eastern Standard Time this Sunday, December 15th at midnight, I am going to be raffling off one night stay at the Foundation Hotel. That is a $300 value. So all you have to do is head on over to heatherchauvin.com/alive. If you know you are coming for either day one or both days, purchase your ticket now. And anyone who has already purchased a ticket and has purchased them before midnight Eastern Standard Time on December 15th, I will put your name in a bowl and I will pull it out on Monday, and we will be in contact to let you know that you have won a one-night stay at the Foundation Hotel. Head on over, heatherchauvin.com/alive. Get your booty there. It is not, so many of us are focused, and I say us because I'm including myself, but I'm so grateful that I've had this mindset shift. So many are focused on when I lose the weight, when my children are older. Oh, I just got to get through this very difficult season. Oh, we're in the middle of the holidays. In January, it will be easier. Oh, once I pay this bill, then I'll have more. Oh, once they get through this developmental stage, it will become easier. When I do this, when I get there, you're simply focusing on the end result. You're not focused on the journey. Make your epic dash count. Focus on the journey. Okay, here I am, raising a toddler. This sucks. Oh, when they get older, it will get easier. Nope. No, it won't. Bigger kids, bigger problems. Does it get easier maybe physically? Yes. Emotionally? Not always. Financially? Fuck no. Learn the skills now, in this moment, in those trying times when you're like, I can't get this. I don't understand this. Make it count. Learn it. Run towards it. Don't avoid it. Make that epic dash count. January will be easier. No, it won't. January is just a repeat of what happened in December and what happened in November and what happened in October. Make it count now. What do you want to feel in January? What do you want to experience in January? What do you want to do in January? Do it now. You don't need to do it all now, but tell yourself now it is January. Pretend that today is January. If today was January 1st, what would you be doing differently? Do it now. Make the middle count. I'm going to wait until I retire. I'm going to wait until my children are out of school. I'm going to wait till my children are in school. Why? Why are you focused on the end result? Don't focus on the year you're going to die. Focus on the dash in the middle. I remember when I was running my first half marathon, and you get to a point while you're running when you're like, okay, if I stop now and I turn back and I walk, I'm going the exact same distance as if I walk forward. So all I got to do is keep moving forward. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. But then it's like, I'm here, I'm present, I gotta do something. What am I gonna do? You dig deep, you get into it, you don't avoid the pain. You ask yourself, fuck, I'm resisting this so much. I want to experience joy. I want to experience ease. I want to experience grace. I'm going to give myself grace now, in the middle of this race. Make the middle count. I'm going to give myself grace and permission to feel good right now, when I'm in the messy middle of my life. What do you need to do? Make the middle count. Do something different today. Challenge yourself. I want to know, what is it where you're not just checking the boxes and going through the motions. You're doing something today because you know the final destination, isn't going to get any better. It's the feeling that you desire in the messy middle. Make the middle count. What are you doing? Head on over to Instagram. Mom is in control. Send me a private message and let me know. Talk soon. According to a study published on Fast Company, conducted at the University of Kansas, women are burning out at an alarming rate, even before having children. And that number rises with the additional responsibility of raising a family. And the gap between ambition and putting themselves in a position for promotion isn't going anywhere. Why, you ask? The world needs more empowered mothers, women who are willing to unlearn everything that they've been taught, women who are courageous enough to feel good and not feel guilty for it. I am living proof that you can feel alive, energized, peaceful, and put yourself on your own damn to-do list and make an even bigger impact in your children's lives and those around you. I want to show you how to think, how to act, how to behave, so you can step into that version of you that has been screaming for your attention. And the best part is, all you have to do is take the next step and invest 2 minutes of your time and book a complimentary call with someone on my team to see if my community and coaching is the right fit for your big vision. The relationships you desire, the money, time, and energy that you know deep down you are capable of creating. So head on over to heatherchauvin.com/let's talk. That's Heather Chauvin, CHAUVIN.com/let's talk. LETSTALK. And take the next step in the right direction. You are here because you were born to make a difference. Taking a stand for how you feel means you are taking a stand for how your children show up as adults. You've got this. Let's go.